Hey YouTube friends, how y'all doing? I'm here today with our daily wine review. Um, at Newman, Victor tells Sharon they should go and be alone at the ranch. At the Chancellor's estate, Lily and Kane give Jill pictures of the twins to take to Australia. Kane embraces her, saying he'll miss her. Jill suggests they visit while she's there. Kane assures her he'll take care of things at work. Goodbyes are said, and Jill cries as they leave. Ashley sees Tucker in bed with Harmony at their place. She rushes out with Tucker running behind, calling her name and regretting it. She slams the door. Harmony dresses and sobs that she's sorry. Tucker leaves. Harmony is real hurt. Abby and Devon are talking at Abby's house. It used to be Brad's house. He left it to her when he died. They talk about Tucker really coming through for him, and Ashley arrives and she's hurt. Devon said he'll leave so her and Ashley can talk. Ashley tells Abby she was right all along about Harmony, and she describes how she found him with Harmony. Abby was like, Devon's mom? Ashley says she didn't do anything, she just left. Abby says he's a rat. Ashley cries as they talk about how much he fooled all of them. And Ashley and Abby say they're not going to say anything to Devon about it. They agree. Tucker goes to Jack's house looking for Ashley. Jack's mad at him. He goes, what you doing here after all you've done? Tucker assumed he knows what happened and blurts something out about Harmony, but that's not what it was Jack was talking about. He was talking about Jen and, then the whole, line about the Sophia thing and all that stuff. So Tucker stammers that he had a lot to drink and Harmony had drove him home, and Jack got mad and he was like, you son of a bee. And Tucker leaves with Jack saying, uh, that he gonna tell Ashley to dump, Tucker and be rid of him. Neil tells Sophia at Crimson Lights that he hasn't acted on his feelings for Harmony except for a kiss, and Sophia was hot. Sophia asks if he wants to be with Harmony, and Neil says no, but he's glad the truth is out there. He reminds her they didn't get married because they were in love. And Sophia said, well, she's in love with him, and she never would have betrayed him no matter what. Um, she wouldn't have betrayed Malcolm if she wasn't in love with him. So she hoped he comes to feel the same. Neil, sighs, he feel bad. And he tells her that they can get past this. But Sophia angrily says, no, the best thing a man can do for her is his child is to love the mother. If you don't love the mama, you don't love me. You know. So she storms out and Devon comes up and he's wondering what's going on. And Neil tells Devon that he doesn't love Sophia as a man should love his wife. And he goes on to say that he unexpectedly developed feelings for someone else. He didn't tell Devon who it was though. So Kane and Lily come in, and after Neil tells Devon the other woman is Harmony. No, the Kane and he did tell him, but after he told him, Kane and Lily came in after he had just told Devon that it was Harmony he had feelings for. So Harmony goes to the AA meeting, and Catherine and Nikki are already there discussing her relationship with Jack, how he had to let it go because of the whole Kyle thing. So Catherine thinks Nikki's feelings for Victor are also a factor as well. She can't just say it's Jack. She also has to say that she still has feelings for her real husband, Victor. So Nikki talks about all the time they kept trying and failed, and it just wasn't working. So the meeting started, and Harmony comes in, and she stand up. She shares her story, and she confesses that she did something horrible that night, but she wasn't high. She fell into another old habit. She tells the group she was hooked up with a married man, and his wife caught them, and she wishes she could take it back, but she can't. Suddenly, she sees Nikki and Catherine now, and Catherine tells Nikki she may know who Harmony bedded, but see, she gonna think it's Neil, but it's not. Catherine thinking it's Neil, but it's not. She ain't even think about Tucker. So at the ranch, Victor has had the staff set up a romantic dinner, and Sharon says she can't stay long because Faith is with the nanny, and he says that it's been taken care of already, and he gives her a scarf as a gift. and pours her some champagne, and she leaves. She steps away for a little while, and Nikki comes in and assumes the romantic setting is for her. That's what you get for assuming, and you know he don't want you no more. Victor says she needs to go. Sharon appears. Nikki goes on a text saying Sharon's just doing this because Nick's remarrying. And Victor hollers saying, say hello to Jack Abbott. As she leaves, they exchange words and they go back and forth. And, he pretty much, put her out. And as she leaves, and he goes, say hello to Jack Abbott. And so Sharon kisses Victor and then she leaves. At home, Sophia gets a call from Tucker, who asks if she heard from Ashley, and she's like, no, why would I have heard from Ashley? And he says, excuse me, and he says she walked out on him because she came and found him with Harmony tonight in the bed. So later, Sophia tells Moses everything will be fine with her daddy because now she see that he done slept with with Harmony, so she think he don't want her no more. So Harmony goes to the chancellor, stay with Catherine, and Jill snarks that she hopes that they have a really good time while she's gone and head upstairs. Harmony tells Catherine she wasn't with Neil. Catherine realizes it was his Tucker and tell Harmony to leave her house. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Talked to my friend on the phone today, and she asked me what was going to happen, and I told her Catherine was going to do that because Catherine is always about family. But anyway, moving on. Tucker arrives at Abby's house and barges in looking for look for Ashley. Abby says she not there, and she tell him he's scum, and she tells him about himself, reason his rights and all that. And Tucker said he's already said that to himself, and he tells Abby if anyone should understand having too much to drink and making a huge mistake, it's her. And she's like, nuh-uh, you can't make this right. She's like, don't be trying to, make this about me. You messed up, so you can't make it right because you done messed up. So Ashley goes over to the Abbott house, and Jack is there, and Jack is drinking, waiting on her, and she tell him she went home to fight for her marriage, and so much for that, and Jack is sorry. And she says that sometimes the only way to see the truth is to be smacked across the face with it, and Jack says Tucker never deserved her in the first place. He's trying to be the big brother. So that's what happened. So tomorrow, Walsh says to Jill, you'll want to help Lauren run the family business while she's in prison. So Daniel tells Daisy he had time to think about their situation. And Paul says to Ricky, is that why you asked me over here? Because you want me to dig up dirt on Phyllis? So that's what's supposed to happen on tomorrow. And it was good. Sophia thinking her man gon' but Neil is gonna be mad once he find out what happened, because it's gonna come out. And that's about the juiciest thing that's going on right now. Harmony, and then this whole Sharon thing, which is I'm sure gonna blow over real fast because I don't think that's gonna last long. That's a waste of time anyway. So this whole Harmony Neil Tucker thing with Sophia, it's on. So at least we got something that's a little bit interesting right now. Because Lauren's whole thing, that's really not interesting. Jill leaving, that's not interesting. So the only thing that's interesting, like the whole Kyle and Jack thing, yeah, whatever. So this is a little juiciness for us to see what's gonna come up of it in a few weeks. So you guys have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye.